Hey there everyone, doing another video today on the C7 Z06. I just want to say thanks a lot for the feedback on the last video. I wasn't expecting to get even over 1,000 views, let alone a few more subscribers. So yeah, it's good to be back making videos again, especially now that we have some fun cars to do content with. So I figured today, just kind of giving more details around this car. I figured it would be fun to go over, one, how much I spent on it, and then two, everything wrong with it and why it was so cheap. So I want to promote transparency here. You know, getting a loan from the bank isn't that hard. And for this 2018 C7 Z06 automatic, you know, keep in mind it's automatic, so it's going to be cheaper. And I believe it's a 1LZ based off of some comments that I had on the last video. But it has a red interior. Let's see here, looks pretty cool. But yeah, 53,000 miles now. And when I bought it, it had 50,000, about 500 or so. And I bought this car for $52,000. I figured that was a good deal. Looking at comparable 2018s, because I think 2017 and up is when they adjusted the supercharger lid, I believe. But I wanted a 2017 and up C7 Z06. It had some miles. I'm not too worried about it because, as you can tell, it's a little dirty because I like to drive my cars. With 50,000 miles, if it has a scratch or two, I don't have to worry so much about it compared to the lower mileage cars. So yeah, 52,000 bucks. I figured, you know, if I were to sell this tomorrow or put it up for sale, you know, I can at least break even. So the buyer's remorse of getting a car like this, you know, keep in mind it's not the most, you know, a necessity, so to speak. I didn't have any buyer's remorse because of that price. So I bought it from J&S Auto House in New Jersey. Shout out to George Saliba that you see all over Instagram. And my buddy Philip, who was the car salesman selling me this thing. So yeah, let's go over everything that's wrong with it with my 2018 C7 Z06. So 10-15 feet away, it looks awesome. Keep in mind it is dirty. I don't want to hide anything, so I'm just going to show you how it is. There's a lot of problems cosmetically with this car, I would say. It has like this ding here on the front bumper. So it's not necessarily a dent, it's just chipped. Keep in mind these cars are fiberglass, so bodywork's a little bit harder than most. Far away it looks fine, but I'm gonna get the front bumper resprayed sometime. With that, I don't know if I want to go stock or potentially get like a ZR1 style front bumper. But yeah, the front bumper is just, it's a little crusty, you know? Like you can see the hairline cracks up close. One thing you can't see underneath is there are just a lot of scratches and stuff. When I bought it, it didn't have a lip on it, so I just put this like cheap fake carbon fiber lip on it just to tie me over till I get the one that I want. But did a little bit of paint correction on the bottom. But first thing that's majorly wrong with this is the front bumper. Definitely needs to be resprayed. A lot of people don't notice it, but I do, and it's driving me insane. So the next one is this front fender. As you can tell there, it has a crack. And with fiberglass, I can't really, you know, sand it down, prime it, all that stuff. I mean, that's not the right way to do it. So what I'm doing with this is I'm keeping an eye out on eBay, Facebook, and forums just for a complete OEM replacement. You know, maybe I'll find a car online that was wrecked in the back and they're selling the fender. So little small detail, it's big for me, but yeah, just waiting on a deal to replace that front fender. Other than that, like this side, it's just a little crusty. Like right there, the clear coat looks a little off. I think what happened though was that this car had PPF, because one, you can see it right here. You see the yellow? It's just old sun faded PPF. Because I can see the PPF lines. A lot of this is going to come out when I do paint correction and get this paint looking right, but it's just something I have to deal with. Like you can see here, like some residue, I believe from the PPF. So A lot of that's going to polish out besides the fender and the front bumper, of course, but the way I see it, the front fender might be, you know, 750 bucks or so, and a front fender or front bumper, excuse me, I don't know, maybe $1,000 or something, maybe more. But either way, buying this car at the price that I did, even with fixing those two things, I'm going to be in pretty good shape. So besides that, on the outside of the car, it's pretty freaking mint elsewhere. One thing I'm going to swap out are these little bolts. I bought rust resistant ones when I put on this stage 2 winglet, but as you can tell, that one didn't rust, this one did. So I don't know what the deal is with that. The back looks great. I'm going to take off this emblem though. I like the look when it's just the Corvette flag, but other than that, it's pretty clean. Not any big chips, cracks, or anything to stress about there. I think a paint correction is going to go a long ways with this car, because it does have like little scruffs like that in the clear that'll come out, I believe, even with like a super light compound, which will be cool to see. Same with up top, just like a little one. So paint correction is going to come a long ways and with this car and making it look fresh again. So outside, externally, I think the only thing wrong with it is just that front bumper and the front fender, but like I said, far away it looks pretty sick still. I also did fit this Alibaba front fender piece right there with the fake carbon fiber as well, just because the old one, it was the OEM style and had some chips in it. So swapped that out pretty cheap and it looks pretty good, I would say. So now that I've shown you the exterior and everything wrong with this cheap Z06, I'm gonna go over the interior and then we'll go over the engine bay with the plan here. So yeah, let's jump into the interior. Okay, we are in the interior of the C7 Z06. Pretty clean, honestly, but still a few things that I want to change or refresh. For example, the window switch. You can get one of these on eBay super cheap, but as you can tell, it's just a little faded. Same with the start stop switch right there, but this is pretty minor. The main thing for the interior, for me at least, is getting this Alki control remote, hopefully hidden behind the drug dealer screen right here. So I'm hoping to stash that because it's just kind of just hanging on the carpet right there, which honestly, I didn't even know this car came with a methanol kit, but it did. But I want to repurpose the remote in there because I don't need to see this that often. And that just doesn't sit right with me, knowing that it's sitting behind the carpet. But other than that, the seats are in very good condition. The rest of the interior is in good condition. Once again, Alibaba carbon fiber for the win on the steering wheel, but starts right up pretty good too. Check that out. Let me put up the screen. It's doing the whole start. Of course, I got the trunk open, but no check engine light thanks to my friend who tuned the car. I did have like a catalytic converter check engine light, but let's go to the back real quick. On the inside here, hopefully you can hear me, there's a few of these like plastic vents. So looking forward to swapping those out, but pretty clean. Once again, very minor changes. Like I mentioned in the last video, I did not do a PPI on this thing. It didn't really burn me that I didn't though, now that I put about 2,000 to 3,000 miles on it so far. And the only thing that was noticeably wrong with it was, let me show you, was this PCV hose. Bypass hose, whatever you want to, blow pass hose, whatever you want to call it. PCV hose is what I replaced. It was just cracked right here at the fitting and it was leaking some oil around. So about 50 bucks to swap out. No oil leaks, no coolant leaks, no air leaks, and she runs like a top. Now, when I did buy this thing, it was running a little slow, but I couldn't really tell because I've never had a car faster than the red C6 Corvette that I used to have on the channel. but I knew it wasn't running right. So with the tune, it was just so slow. So thankfully, I already fixed this problem, but I had my friend Marcus with Rosa Motorsports give this car a proper tune, and it runs perfect. No check engine lights, no weird misfires, stuttering, loss of power or anything. So engine wise, the tune was messed up when I bought it, but that problem is already fixed and it runs like a freaking beast. So yeah, it runs quick. I'll go over power numbers, like pre E60 flex fuel and after, and probably in the next video. But besides the tune and that PCV pipe, that was the only thing wrong with this thing. So thanks a lot for watching another video in the driveway of the C7 Z06. I just wanted to go over a video, like I said, of the price, being fully transparent here. You know, I'm not made out of money, so it is still a decent chunk of change, but given the price that I managed to buy this thing at, even with the fender and the front bumper, should end up all right, and I can drive this thing without worrying, especially since it has over 50,000 miles. I like having driver's cars. It's just kind of what I've learned to grow accustomed to over my time of buying cars and having fun with them. But yeah, I'm super happy with this thing. Runs great, and can't wait to make some more videos. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this, going over the price that I bought it at and everything wrong with this super cheap C7 Z06. So thanks a lot for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Can't wait to make some more videos. And yeah, let me know of your thoughts in the comments and what else you might want to see.